tinatry mo namang pumasok sa office ng walang makeup, walang kanik-kanik sa mukha. Kasi napuyat ka sa kakanood ng K-drama. Tapos ipupunitin mo lang yung buhok mo sa tuktok ng ulo mo, tapos okay na. Pero pag tinignan mo talaga sa salamin, wala girl. So keep watching for a quick glow up.
So first things first, put your hair down. Huwag mo siyang ipoponytail ng ganito kataas kung wala kang dalang hairspray or else magmumukha kang nakuryente. So part your hair in any way you want. Then start making a low pony. So there, grab all your hair at the back of your nape. And then twirl, twirl, twirl. And twirl it again in a low bun. At this point, it doesn't need to look polished. However, you can just grab a comb and make it look nicer.
Okay.
Then remove your earrings because you do not want to get any product on it. Alright, to prep your skin, I suggest this Celotech moisturizer. This is lightweight. Regardless if you're oily, dry, or combination, this is a very great introduction to moisturizer. And never forget your neck. Take care of your neck as much as you take care of your face.
Okay.
At this point, you can definitely go ahead with your primer, your foundation. However, I'll be adding one more layer of moisturizer on my T-zone area since I'm feeling a little bit on the drier side. And water. Drink a lot of water kasi walang tatalab na moisturizer kung hindi ka hydrated from within. For primer, I'll be using the Quick FX No Shine Mattifier. This is a silicone-based primer, so apply a thin layer all over your face. On a daily basis, I don't usually wear foundation, so I'm using this Bello Tinted Sunscreen that has SPF 50, which is very, very great. And as you may have noticed, I'm using my ring finger to dab the formula and spread it all over my face because your ring finger is the weakest of all the fingers, and you may want to be gentle with your face.
Kaya sana please wala na sana kung makita ang gumagamit ng index finger or middle finger nila. Okay?
Okay.
Sa mga morena dyan, alam kong makaka-relate kayo na yung noo nyo ay mas maitim kesa sa ibang parte ng mukha nyo.
It's also a struggle on finding the best shade for your face. The good thing with this Bello Tinted Sunscreen is that it has this tone adapt technology, so yung product ang mag-a-adjust sa face mo. If you decided to wear wide collared tops, it's best that you also put product on your neck para magpantay yung kulay ng mukha mo at yung leeg mo. Since ang goal is to look fresh and bright, I'll be using a concealer, and I'm in the shade Honey by Maybelline. When applying concealer, make a V shape under your eyes. And do not apply the concealer directly under your eyes. Leave at least half an inch and then apply. For your forehead, nose, and chin, just apply a thin layer. Hindi naman tayo pupunta sa event. So, okay na yung manipis na layer. Use a damp sponge to spread the product all over your face, not a dry one. Pwede naman yung dry, pero hindi nga lang kasi magiging mas natural yung result.
And with what's left on the sponge, just dab it across your eyes.
This is to prep your eyes. That is after concealer versus moisturizer phase. Next is powder. I'm using Vice Cosmetics in the shade Kinesa. This may seem weird, however, we'll be using again that damp sponge. Just use the lower side. Depending on where your mirror is, you can either look up or tilt your head down. to avoid the creases under your eyes. Then just dab the powder all over your face. Take note, dab and do not drag.
Okay.
This may seem too much, but you can still definitely see the moles on the left side of my face.
Wow.
Grab a clean brush and brush away. This technique will make your foundation last longer and look more flawless. Try it and see the difference. Since we put a little bit of product on the neck, just grab a little bit of powder and spread it across. It's crucial that you get a shade lighter than your skin tone because any powder will oxidize. Now let's talk about brows. Most girls are finding it hard to find where to place your arc. Well, best way is line the pencil from your nose until the end of your iris. And from the end of that pencil to your iris, it's the best where to put that arc is.
Kung ayaw mo ng Betty na kilay, simulan mong mag-fill sa gitna at hindi sa una.
Your first strokes tend to be more pressured than the rest of the strokes, so using this technique will help you avoid those Betty brows. I have long brows, so unfortunately, I always need a brow gel to behave them. Hindi lang bata ngayon nagbe-behave, kilay din. I love this Evervilena Advanced Face Trio. I like the shade Fig Trio.
This consists of contour powder, blush, and a highlighter.
So get a little bit of the contour powder and apply it close to your eyelashes. Nothing fancy. Just apply it close to the lashes, and what's remaining on the brush, just apply it upwards. This will give your eyes a little bit of definition.
Now let's continue the contour on the rest of the face.
Start at the top of your ears until the end of your eyes and then brush upwards. Then continue contouring under your jaw, making a C shape. Do not forget to contour your forehead.
This will give you that illusion of a small face.
And now, blush. With blush, concentrate your blush on the side of your cheekbones, going outwards. Slightly brush what's left, going towards your nose.
I'm not sure if you noticed, but my nose got a little bit better. And here's why.
Notice how I dip the brush on the contour powder. It's angled upwards and not directly towards. So the contour powder is at the side of the brush. So when I go towards my nose, it contours my nose effortlessly. Now let's go back to the eyes. I'm using Clinique for my mascara.
Most girls will skip this part. After brows, they'll just call it a day.
But remember, brows will frame your face, but your eyes will give the brightness on your face. I'm just removing that lip balm because we are now on my favorite part, the lips. This is the shade Wow Ganda from Vice Cosmetics. This shade is perfect for an everyday look. Pero nung binili ko siya, hindi ko napansin na it's a cream to satin lipstick. And look, it transfers too much. Aww. What I do then is I grab a piece of tissue, dab it then I add another layer more. For an everyday makeup, I prefer the cream to matte lipstick like the Brick collection of Maybelline. I don't usually use the liquid to matte lipstick. I only use that for events. Or I'm going somewhere and I don't have the time for retouch. Cream to matte lipsticks are more moisturizing. That's why it's what I highly suggest for everyday use. Then just clean the corners. And if you notice, I didn't use powder because dabbing the lipstick to the tissue is enough to limit the transfer. For a highlight, I'm using the highlighter on the Everbilena Face Trio palette.
You can use a brush, you can use your fingers. As long as your fingers are clean, then just go ahead. It's up to your preference.
Now, when highlighting your nose, you do not want to make a straight line. For an everyday look, it won't look nice, it won't look natural. For the eyes, you can use your pinky fingers to highlight the corners. Doing this will brighten your face. Let me just put these earrings on for the final look.